Hello, welcome back to Rocket Slime. Last time we discovered the Schleimen tank. This time we're going to explore the rest of the Tomb of Schleimen. We blew up that wall that was blocking a lot of the area. So now we're going to go explore the rest of that area.
And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then.
I forgot you were doing that.
You should remember from now on. Alright, so now that there's not a giant tank in this desert, I'm admittedly a lot less interested in it. I mean, what else could a desert have to offer that's better than a tank?
Well, our giant tank is no longer here, but that doesn't mean there are no giant tanks.
Alright. The cats have a tank, I see.
So anyways, I tried to keep this to a minimum on camera for the most part, but I don't want to misrepresent this game. So I'm a little, I don't want to say grab happy. I spend more time collecting resources this video than I would like to do in later recordings.
Well, I mean, all of this stuff is potential ammunition, so it's very important.
Yeah, that is the thing. At this point, you really need better ammo. And good ammo is hard to come by.
Can't believe they still managed to get grinding in this game.
Like, right now, some of our best ammo options are these things, which break if you don't grab them before they hit the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've destroyed very many precious resources.
Yeah. The second best are these bullets, of which there are plenty, though.
Yeah,
Anyway, let's go
weird.
check
Bullets are good ammo for the cannon. Who would have guessed?
Check out where the tank once was, and oh no, it's spineless. With a very questionable accent. There he goes.
But what
we go in the opposite
isn't
direction.
questionable is the ever good villain theme, troublemaker theme,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
that one's called.
So yeah, we've already seen this area, but one, I had to get stuff for tank battles, now those are a thing. Two, this is a pretty good area to see some of the chaos of the game's systems at work. There's a pixie here, there are hammerhoods, there are jail cats and catnip. All sorts of things can go wrong.
That
I
went
do
pretty
want
well,
to talk
though.
about the I do want to talk about the aesthetics of just putting tails on all these Dragon Quest monsters. Because this was my first real exposure to Dragon Quest, I sometimes forget these monsters don't normally have tails. For me, it's like, they don't look weird with the tails, and they also don't look weird without the tails. Even this Mimic, which very obviously should not have a tail because it's a Mimic.
Yeah, that just gives it away.
How did
Whoop.
how did that happen?
Magic.
Why did you bounce to the right? What did you hit? Oh god, you can hear him coming.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Alright, enough screwing around. Let's go chase after Spineless, the Cactivol. Who is probably just like hiding behind a rock. Like, where is he not coming? Oh fuck, there he is.
Oh god.
Alright, I look around this area because I'm confused because there are all these sand sculptures and bullets, but no cannons to launch at the sand sculptures.
Well, gotta do just the good old classic destruction. Destroy it with your own body.
This area of the game is very, like, gated. They're very good at, like, making sure you go in a set path without just putting up literal roadblocks like they did in the first area. Anyways, we got Grulia. Telling us about we use the Elastoblast to get over these rapids. Also, we have letters. I forgot to check Plantena's letter.
Oh, okay, so Flantana's warning you about a rock animal. I'm pretty sure that's the name of one of them, so better be wary of those guys. Cool, blimey.
Has to be... Okay, that's a reference to Dragon Quest VIII. One of the characters you get in that is named Yongus. He has a oaken club and a Cockney accent.
Hey, Yongus, why don't you get me a sandwich?
It might be pronounced Yangus, I'm not sure. I don't think Dragon Quest games have voice acting.
It sounds like an insult no matter what. Hey, Yangus, fetch me my keys, you nerd.
Anyways, we can move this cannon over.
Wow, fuck you, sand sculpture.
And we get the hop slimes, I guess they might be called.
I love all the ellipses that guy had. Just made him sound sarcastic. Oh yeah.
I don't know why
Thanks.
the hop slimes talk like that, and that pixie landed on the cart.
Wow, I'm so glad to go back and hop in town. It's my favorite thing.
And this is in case you couldn't figure out what how to work that cart and went north instead. Poxy is here to tell you how that works. I decided to collect these rock bombs.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to shoot it at somebody eventually.
I don't think I ever put rock bombs in my ammo.
Well, you
Because, well,
gotta
the
put it
others
in
will
the
just
storage
break.
and think, I'm gonna shoot this at somebody eventually, and not shoot it at somebody eventually.
Anyways, Bunny here is selling us these items with ones on them. If you put 3 of them on your head at the same time, something interesting will happen. Anyways, Poxy was writing a torrid love letter to Mother Gluperior. The spine went up this way. Now we can find tank battles out in the wild, and every tank battle room looks like this. I'll point out more once we see the map again, but it's time for our first tank battle. That's not... Well, I guess this is kind of scripted. You have to go here in this order. We're not at the point where tank battles really have strategy yet.
Just shoot.
Yeah, your strategy is in your ammo collection.
Alright, well, on the bright side, at least this time, I'm sure a tutorial won't just mess you up and ruin a cool moment.
So, buddy? What happened there? So whenever the characters are loading the cannons, they will just throw their stuff directly into the cannons, no matter who is in the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
but back
here you go.
to your back to your tank.
Oh, you dropped this. Oh, he's going to die. Oh, nope. Okay, good. He bounced harmlessly down.
So
look at him go!
Yeah, the systems that work in the tank battles are great. So tank commanders are more complex in their AI. I don't know all the specific details of them, but they seem closer to us in that they can do whatever and they can carry more than one item on their head. The other tank crew members the mooks, like the Cacti Ball here, have specific actions they can do. The Cacti Ball can either target the leader, so he can just come running at us trying to kill us, or he can just fire like crazy with no regard as to which cannon he's firing out of.
Truly,
and
he
you can only carry one item at a time. So, if he had a more full crew, he could potentially send the Cacti Ball at us, but I'm pretty sure Cacti Balls are not typically used that way. I know they can be, but it's very rare that they'll actually send them after you. Alright. This time shall be different.
Wait, I got another tutorial for you.
Different items fly at different speed. Thankfully, we fly at the normal speed. And just run right past them. And keep going. And there are the rock bombs exploding, which is why we don't use them in our tank. And blow up the engine.
Alright, slime through the heart.
So the explosion will always knock off the tank commander first, and then all the ammo and other characters that are in the tank will follow.
Slime's so happy
Get a
to
girder?
get that iron girder.
And a priest. He doesn't look happy, he looks in shock.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh, well.
Oh, you thought that was Spineless in the tank. That was a different Cacti Ball.
You fool, you utter imbecile.
Spineless is still running around.
He just watched that whole thing and didn't help anyone because he's rude.
You could say he's too scared to do anything. He's
Cowardly?
a bit of a coward.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little afraid.
Scaredy
a little
cat.
lacking in courage.
A real
Anyway, let's go back to
dumbass.
this chaos.
Thanks for the free bomb, idiot.
Yeah, the pixies will just occasionally... I talked about this last time. Well, that was stupid. The pixies, more often than not, will just accidentally supply you with stuff. Because either they'll throw it weirdly, or they'll get hit. Or they'll throw it at each other. Now Spiney's running in that direction, and now the tanks... Not the tanks. The cannons and the carts are moving. So now we can start destroying these sand sculptures.
I mean...
And that's
a
what we look like when we
cannon on a cart is kind of like a tank. Not a very good one.
I just said tank because I'd rather be doing the tank battles. The way these sand sculptures get destroyed is so weird.
I'm not an expert on the subject, but does a cannon on a little cart count as a technical? I need to know this.
It'd probably be closer to an artillery piece. I'm sorry that I know enough to not go along with your bit.
It's okay, I didn't really know where to take it anyway. So it's fine that you just shoved it into a garbage can and laughed at it. But not in the good way, the bad way. Oh, hey, tank battle.
Anyways, here's tank battle. We're not doing this yet. We haven't unlocked everything related to tank battles, and I want to hold off until we have, before I start doing the optional ones. But that caused me a lot of headaches when I was recording, finishing this section. Because every tank battle has a slime at the end. And because I uncovered that on the map, I didn't realize that I didn't actually do that tank battle. Even though the ones you did are clearly marked with a bullseye.
Oh, that's
So there's gonna be a real... There's gonna be a real awkward cut a couple of videos from now, I apologize. Anyway, here's a ghost.
That a ghost.
They only spawn at night. They will just show up out of nowhere and attack you.
Alright, well, you be a good ghost and go reform in town. Because we haven't had to make any of the enemy's ammunition yet, but don't think we won't.
Oh, hey, I don't know. I don't know about this. Let's get you out of here before anything happens.
Is this a metal slime or is it just gray? Because if it's a metal slime, then that guy was very accurate with what treasure to steal.
I think it might just be gray.
Right.
A lot of the multicolored slimes just have, like, generic puns based on common female names. Like Gudith isn't Edith. We've saved a yellow one called Gulia isn't Julia. So I think this one is just gray and not metal, but I might be wrong. Speaking of which, despite this being a Dragon Quest game, you don't fight a literal metal slime because they are your allies.
I still feel like there should just be a treasure chest that runs away and you open and it's metal slime. It's like, god damn it, Marty. This again. There I just fucked myself. I just threw that tank shell onto the cart, which means it's gonna not respawn until the time changes. So we gotta run all the way back to the start to get a bullet. Anyways, yeah, we don't fight literal metal slimes, but there is an enemy that serves the metal slime purpose. Unfortunately, I don't think I actually got it on camera because its appearance is so rare. Yeah, that tracks.
I eventually got them all figured out off camera, but I encountered... That was really phrased. I encountered them plenty of times off camera, but we're not going to see him in combat. We're just going to see him in town. Get a seed of life. Got an empty treasure chest. Fired ourselves for demonstration purposes.
Alright, cannot destroy sand sculptures.
And I should, yes, be going back for this bullet so we can destroy that other sand sculpture. And get this body punk. We have to get these when we can because we don't know if we're going to find any more.
What if we never see a platypunk again? You just scared that guy onto there.
I was debating whether or not to just throw it on the raft and just watch as the cat plays with it, but nah. Let's do this properly. I don't know what that means. Oh no!
Owned. Oh, right into the tank battle.
So you said the cats had a tank?
Well, damn. No. Now I will tank first.
No. Typically, you have an option if you want to summon the tank or not. Not here. Gotta fight the tank. Gotta fight the tank right here, right now. The Persecutor. Look what the cat dragged in.
He dragged in a tank.
Mittens, where did you find this?
And it's actually a different tank design this time.
Alright, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? Or is this still just a generic shootout? Nope. Okay, so the jail cats, they can fire like crazy, or they can infiltrate and sabotage the tank.
Oh no, look at him go.
Now we have a door, and that should keep out the baddies, right? Jail cats can jump over the door. Now, on the overworld, you can hold your enemies over your head as long as you want. In tank battles, they will eventually damage you. So that's why I was throwing him up here. I strategically used this to block a piece of ammo. And I think that did the last bit of damage. So now, in the multiplayer, I think you can see this. Well, also we will see in single player, but I don't remember ever losing all my health during a tank battle. The character now has to walk all the way back to the church that's in the tank. Because this is Dragon Quest, so churches can resurrect you.
And are in tanks, of course.
So the respawn is not based on just time, it's based on how quickly your character can physically walk to the church.
Alright, I'm back. On a wing and a prayer.
He respawned. He's going to be coming in. So you can see these computers. It'll be a while before I show this off, but you can damage these. And they destroy various functions of the tank. If you destroy the one by the door will no longer stay shut. It will open and close automatically on a timer. And if you are in the doorway when the door is closing, it will damage you.
Gotta be careful of these automatic systems.
We have unlocked almost nothing with the tank battles, and there's still just so many systems just at play right now.
I'm just gonna walk like a nerd.
The shooting out of the cannon thing is fun, but I do want to show off just a normal thing from time to time. Destroying that does nothing because the door is already permanently jammed open. That destroys the ammo dispensary. It still dispenses ammo, but whenever it does, it'll be on fire at first.
Not ideal for
And
ammunition.
I believe I show off. If you get 3 ones, they become a 2.
Now, hold on a sec.
Eventually, you can just get 2s on their own, and if you get 3 2s, they become a 3. Collecting 3 3s does nothing.
I don't think that's how any of that math works.
Anyways, you can use items to destroy those cathode ray tubes. I typically don't, but I wanted to show it off, and I also wanted to show off that you have to use an Elasto Blast to destroy the enemy. Again, a whole lot of systems at play.
It looks like somebody said a swear around slime. That's what that face makes me think of.
It looks like a not happy pog.
Hey, have you been swearing around slime? Buck.
Alright. Damn, we're just teleporting back to town. You can see we've gathered up. That's going to do it for this episode. We didn't succeed in our mission to save Hooli.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't beat Spineless. I don't know what we accomplished. But we've got a Mechano Slime. So tune in next week. We'll return once again to the Tomb of Tuten Schleiman. And hopefully we'll actually save Hooli this time.